Namaskar, I am Madhu Kakar, a student of Masters of Science in Vedas and Vedic Wisdom. The subject today is Aranyak and my topic is Grihasthashram. Grihasthashram or the householder stage is the second ashram in the ashram system. The sages created the ashram system so that human life could run in a systematic manner. The sages wished to live for 100 years and do work throughout their life. So they divided the whole entire human lifespan of 100 years into 4 parts of 25 years each, and these were called the ashrams, and these ashrams were Brahmacharya, Grihasth, Vanprasth and Sannyas. The Grihasth ashram is from 25 years of age to 50 years, and in this ashram the individual would lead a home life, walking on the path of religion and truth, and increase the family tradition by having children and freeing himself from the debt of his ancestors. He would perform the duties of the householder as well as do self-study and charity. After completing one's education in the Brahmacharya ashram, a Samvartan ceremony was held, and Samvartan means returning home. This ceremony involves a ritual bath and a sermon by the Guru about how to lead one's future life. He would be advised to increase the family tradition and be grateful to his ancestors. So wishing for a wife, a son and wealth was the religion of the householder. This ceremony marks the entry of the individual into the Grihastha ashram, and marriage is the foundation of this ashram. Marriage was a social law, and that is why even the sages were Mahagrihasthas. The Upanishads explain that a man living in the Grihastha ashram can attain Brahmalok or immortality. And according to the Samvartan Sanskar, after finishing one's education in the Acharya's ashram, one should settle in the family on accepting a woman as a wife. He should be engaged in the work prescribed by the dharma of the Grihastha ashram and engage in self-study in a holy place, control the sons and disciples by making them religious, establish all the senses in his heart, renunciation of actions by controlling one's senses and not hurting the movable or the immovable. The duties of the householder. Grihastha ashram is the basis of all ashrams. The householder is said to be the enjoyer of all worlds because he satisfies all creatures from the smallest ants to the gods. That is why all the rituals he performs attain the heavenly world. Only then he becomes free from the debt of gods. One of the householder's duties is to do self-study, that is Swadhyaya, and to introspect. On finishing one's education at the Brahmacharya ashram, he was ordered by his guru not to neglect self-study after becoming a householder. This would help him be free from the debt of sages. Then by doing Pindudaka to ancestors, one would be free from the debt of the ancestors. And in the Samvartan Sanskar, he was ordered not to break the thread of progeny. So the purpose of marriage was to have children and carry on the lineage. A guest who comes to a house should be treated well, with respect, like a deity. And by treating guests well, one is serving the human world. And when one gives water, food or grass to the animals in and around his house, he is serving the animal world. The Shatpat Brahman considers the following as the 5 Mahayajnas: the Brahma Yajna, Pitru Yajna, Deva Yajna, Bhuta Yajna and Nri Yajna. Brahma Yajna involves the study and recitation of scriptures, daily meditation, practicing yoga, and offering prayers and water tributes to the devtas, sages, and ancestors. This aims to purify the soul, foster spiritual knowledge, and fulfill our spiritual duties. Pitru Yajna refers to ritualistic worship or sacrifice to the ancestors as a spiritual and moral duty. It involves practices like offering water and food, and we honor and remember our departed family members through this. We express our gratitude for their contributions, and we ensure their continued spiritual well-being and the family's prosperity by this yajna. Then Deva Yajna, this involves ritualistic offerings or sacrifice to deities with the intention of honoring them and seeking their blessings. It encompasses various forms of worship, home, prayers, offering food and flowers and other things. Then the next is the Bhut Yajna. It focuses on honoring and serving all living beings, especially animals. It emphasizes the interconnectedness of life and the obligation to support the welfare of other creatures. Bhut Yajna means sacrifice to creatures or service to the living beings. Respecting and caring for creatures, recognizing their importance in the ecosystem and their contribution to human life. So this helps atone the sins that one may have committed against any other creature. The fifth yajna is the Nri Yajna. It means offerings to humans. So it stresses the importance of honoring and caring for guests as well as people in need. Along with these 5 great yajnas, the sages were ordered that a householder should always speak the truth. He should never neglect self-study, and he should work daily. He should respect his parents and teachers so that the tradition is followed in the family. Now the dharma of Grihastha Ashram person. The sages have given utmost importance to the Grihastha Ashram among all the 4 ashrams. Yajna, study and charity are considered the first wing of the 3 branches of religion. They place Parivarajaka and Brahmacharya in the second and the third place. In the Vedic period, a householder used to worship through Ishtapurti and Datta in the village. Ishta means sacrificial rituals, and Purt means to make wells, lakes, parks and gardens, and Datta means to donate as per one's capacity. So in this way, they wished for welfare by establishing values in every living being, by donating to the society, providing favors to the family, by taking care of parents and children. Thank you.